Good evening. Research stretching over 20 years tells us that every child who succeeds, particularly those from at-risk backgrounds, does so because of the presence of at least one positive, supportive, caring adult in their lives. Research stretching over 10 years shows us that chronic absenteeism and low academic performance in middle school are two of the greatest early indicators for high school dropout. Based on this evidence, OnTrack Greenville is an unprecedented community initiative that is leveraging data and relationships to keep students on track towards high school graduation. Initially focusing on 4 high-poverty middle schools in Greenville County, OnTrack Greenville is ensuring that no child is falling through the cracks through an innovative early warning and response system. This system uses data to identify students. Then, cross-functional teams within the school determine the root cause and mobilize community resources to support the student. This is all being accomplished and sustained through a dynamic strategic collaboration among United Way of Greenville County Schools, the Riley Institute, and many philanthropic partners. In addition, we have great intervention partners, including Building Educated Leaders for Life, a summer program. Communities and Schools, Greenville Health System, and public education partners are supporting students. And we are especially working closely with the community, including parents, students, and families. As we are ending our first year, we are most proud of the impact OnTrack Greenville is having in the lives of students. For example, Fabian, who is pictured in this picture, is a student at Lakeview Middle School. He was referred to Communities and Schools through the early warning and response system due to behavior issues he was having at school and at home. Since working with Communities and Schools, specifically Miss Olden, who is in that picture, he has become an active member of the all-male leadership group at Lakeview Middle called the Lion Kings. And most recently, he led the entire school in an intramural soccer tournament. Most recently, he said, "Miss Olden really cares about me. She tells me how to be a better person and other things that help me." I could tell you hundreds of stories like this all night long, as OnTrack Greenville is making a difference in hundreds of students' lives. There's a popular quote coined by one of our presidential candidates. It is not, "This is going to be huge." Although OnTrack Greenville is huge, the quote is, "It takes a village." OnTrack Greenville is a village. As a part of that village, we ask you to become more aware of issues related to poverty. Poverty is complex. It is not bad parenting. It is not bad kids who should be expelled, jailed, or tossed aside. The vision of United Way is that everyone in Greenville County be on a cycle of success. Far too many children are born into a cycle of poverty, and as a result are living day-to-day circumstances that many of us could not even fathom. Many of those circumstances we heard about from Dr. Alexander. Things like rape, abuse, violence, drugs, abandonment, no place to live, overcrowded housing, no place to sleep, hungry, no adult to talk to, and probably worst of all, no love or meaningful relationships in their lives. Research also shows us that the majority of children in the juvenile justice system have had 3 or more adverse childhood experiences, such as those I just listed. The school-to-prison pipeline is real, but I challenge you to think about it as the birth-to-prison pipeline, because many of our children are born into this reality. The sad truth is that their parents were also victim to the same cycle. But there's great news in all of this. The research also shows us that if you provide interventions like mental health, summer programming, mentoring, and healthcare, the brain is malleable, and you can mitigate the impact of negative experiences resulting in young people to become healthy adults. Rather than focus on punitive measures, The emphasis must be on intervention and prevention. If we intervene early, we can keep our students on track and on the cycle of success. I know this to be true because I've seen this happen right before my eyes. This is what we are doing in OnTrack Greenville. It works, and I believe in it. I would like our OnTrack Greenville partners, staff, evaluators, and United Way staff to please stand, because there are many of them in the room, and let's recognize them for their work. Thank you.